A local rapper dead. 25-year-old Kevin Spady, known as Young Cheese, was gunned down in Alney. The rapper is the son of GILLIE the Kid. 2 other people were shot as well. And Cheyenne, so many people are heartbroken over this. You spoke with loved ones tonight.
Yeah, I did, Dawn, and it's hard to talk about this murder without mentioning hip-hop. Young Cheese was following in his father's footsteps, establishing himself as a rapper. So we spoke to the Philly music community, who's reminded again that something needs to change.
What do I say to a friend that just lost his son, and he's a great father?
This one hit home for well-known Philly producer YNG. He's close friends with GILLIE the Kid and Unc to Young Cheese, who was murdered last night in Alney. While showing us some of his last text messages with his nephew, he realized he won't get another one again.
That's why I would get those random texts from him of him saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get with you. I need you to hear this music." And that's what we discussed, because that was something he loved.
Music not only connecting Cheese to his uncle, but also his father, Nasir Fard, better known as GILLIE the Kid, a popular figure in Philly's hip-hop scene.
His sons, like, since they were coming to the studio in Batcave, running around, we would play with them and wrestle and run around. So I seen them as children to grow into men, and then to have their own children.
GILLIE was definitely tapped into his family, and how he dealt with his children is incredible, and I'm very proud of him for that.
Devin Spady, who goes by his stage name Young Cheese, was in a rap group with his brother Mac, making them Mac and Cheese. Community activist Talia Taylor says the hip-hop culture is partially to blame for this violence.
Even with the rap murders, it's beef going back and forth. But that's the way the wave is. That's where our culture, the hip-hop culture is now. It's not real hip-hop. It's not real hip. It's just a whole murder scene.
We gotta be more accountable. We gotta have accountability. We have to be accountable to and step up and teach our young men that what we learned is wrong.
GILLIE's father also co-hosts podcast $1 Million Worth of Game with motivator Wallow, trying to teach young people to stay out of the streets.
The world we came from it's a lie. There's no way out of it if you stay in it. So the game that they're giving these kids and these young boys is very valuable because they have lived it. We're gonna lose a whole generation if this keeps happening. We're gonna lose a whole generation of black men.
And while he knows his friend is hurting and will be for some time,
I know he's gonna find something from this to use into what he's doing. Somehow, some way, I think his message is gonna become even stronger.
And as of now, no one has been arrested for this shooting. Now, next weekend, GILLIE also was throwing a large party with other celebrities coming to town to celebrate his birthday. Now, we all know GILLIE's contagious laugh. I just hope that one day we get to hear it again. I'm in the newsroom. Cheyenne Karen, Fox 29 News.
All right, Cheyenne.
What up? Money Love channel. That's a motherfucking shame what happened to this man's son, man. It's fucked up. For real, that's really messed up, man. Now check it out.
Tonight we are learning
There's something more to this shit. There's some gang shit going on. Well, in Philly, they really don't got gangs like that. Like, we in South Central Los Angeles, California. They don't got gangs like that. They got, like, crews. This motherfucker might run this block or a corner, a stoop, or something like that. And that's what's going on. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing about his fame or nothing like that. Hey, man, I know all our kids keep getting killed, but at some time in this life, at some point in time, we got to hold our kids responsible too. Just like when we was young, we was going out there doing what we was doing. These motherfucking kids doing the same shit, but worse now. We was up under more structure. Ain't no structure right now. Ain't nobody speaking out. Ain't nobody saying shit. Not been anybody scared of these kids. No, we'll fuck a kid up. We'll punch a kid in the throat. We'll kill that motherfucker. Like, fuck with us. But at the same token, man, you adults, you got to start speaking to these kids more. Or you gonna have shit like this. Not saying that Gillie the Kid wasn't at his family. Not saying that. I know he was in his son's life. Not saying that. But when these kids go out, man, your peers, man, it's all about your peers too. You kids. Watch your peers that surround us and shit, man. If you're gonna be a gangster, man, you better be the baddest gangster in the world. And you ain't supposed to get killed, nigga. You're supposed to live. So motherfucker be like, yeah, I'm gonna be like this motherfucker. You gotta get back. You gotta be positive. You gotta come out this shit. You gotta go through something to set yourself in your life. You gotta go through something. If you wanna set yourself up in your life, you gotta go through something. And I hope it don't be penitentiary. Cause if you be dead, that's too late, my nigga. Like I'm subscribed to my little channel. Rest in peace to YNG CHEESE. We out. Like I'm subscribed to my little channel. Leave a comment if y'all want.